Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Shivangi Singh Astrology. If you're new to my channel, then let me tell you that what I do here are free pick a card tarot readings. I also do deck reviews. And today the deck that we have is Tea Leaf Fortune Cards by Hepburn. It is produced by US Game Systems Inc. As always, if you want a private reading with me, you can email me at shivangisingastrology@gmail.com. I also have Instagram and Facebook pages with the same name, that is Shivangi Singh Astrology. Or you could just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. So this deck is something that I've been meaning to get my hands on for a very long time. I think that almost everyone who's into tarot has seen these cards. I think even if you're not able to recognize it from the cover of this deck, I'm sure when I open it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is slightly larger than your average Oracle tarot deck, and I like that because I like Oracle decks which are big. If you've been following my channel, you would already know that. And this is what it looks like. It's in red and yellow bright colors, and this is what it is like on the other side. So there are 200 cards in total, and they also have a bag. They provide you with a book which is completely glossy. Like, it's the first completely glossy book inside a deck that I've ever seen. And then this is how it opens, like this. I don't have any other deck that opens like this. I have magnetic covers, I have other covers, but never exactly like this. I'm sorry, I'll just like put this down to open these. So this is what I have here. Like, the first thing that you see is this book, which is made of completely glossy pages, and this book is actually very helpful. Unlike most of the tarot/oracle decks, books aren't the ones you actually use, but here that's not the case. This book actually has quite a few new and interesting layouts, spreads for readings, and they actually make all the sense in the world with the kind of cards that we have here. So this book is really, really useful for this particular deck. Then we have the Drawstring Bag. So it's actually big and nice, you know. So it's made of tissue material, which is very nice. I like tissue material, and it's very well woven, very nice, very sweet. I like it. And this is how it was folded. Yeah, that's how it was folded. I'm going to keep it away. So I've seen a lot of people complain about this bag, but I used it yesterday. Like, I got this deck only yesterday and I've been using it, and I quite like the Drawstring Bag. It makes sense that they have provided this bag, and I'll tell you why in this video. So I'm actually a fan of this bag. I think it's made of really nice material. It's very beautiful. It's dainty and just nice to use. I don't know why people are complaining so much about it. Then we have these cards. So we have 6 Astral Houses cards. Then we have I believe, yeah, we have 12 these things, months of the year. And then we have these cards. So each of these comes with a different cover and color, different colors. So Astral Houses are green, months are purple, and rest of the cards are red. Also, this book gives us a little bit of history of tea leaf reading and how to do that, and that's really interesting. So I found this book quite fascinating, to be honest. So I think these cards and the spreads, everything that has been provided is really nice. Now let us look at the imagery. The problem with these cards is shuffling them, and they have tried to remove this problem by introducing this bag. So when you put let's say you take all the red ones, which are quite a lot in number, and you cannot just shuffle them in your hands. And this is coming from me with really big, long hands. I can still not shuffle all of them in one go. So for that, this bag really comes in handy, at least for me. I've used it. I actually use it with every reading. I just shuffle them, put them all in the bag, shuffle them, and then take one out. So see, these are few. These are only 6, these are only 12, and you don't always need to use them in every single reading, but then these are the ones that you will be mostly using, the ones with red color. So yeah, it makes sense that you can just put all of the red ones in this bag and just shuffle them, shake the bag, and just pick the cards that come to you. And I've been doing that, and I've been really liking it, really enjoying it. So now let's have a look inside the cards. I won't be showing you every single card, of course, but just to give you an idea. So I also find a lot of tarot and Lenormand imagery, especially Lenormand references throughout this deck, and that's nice because it helps you to understand what is actually going on, what the reading is saying. If a oracle deck is completely new, then it takes you a while to really master that. But if you've already seen the imagery, if you've already seen the cards somewhere, then it's easier to relate. So it's nice. I think these decks are really helpful, and let me show you the Astral Houses. So these are like the areas of your life that you need to focus on, or you can use these to make predictions about these areas of your life. For example, you put the happiness part here, you say what is going on in the happiness sector of my life, and then you shuffle these and you pick up any card. For example, I pick Eagle here. It says triumph over troubles, obstacles. So this is your prediction for this aspect of your life. This is how these cards are supposed to work. You have to work with them, keeping in mind that there are 3 different colors of these decks, and you can help them. I mean, you can help yourself and your readings by using them. And months of for example, if I say what is coming my way in the month of April, and I pick up, let's say, this card over here, it talks about you will be taken care of. Okay, so maybe I'll face some issue in April which will be taken care of, and there will be people around to help me. So this is how we can connect these cards and get our predictions done. So they have actually talked about this in this book. This book is very helpful. Again, if you're buying this deck, do please take the time to read this book. Okay, so overall, I don't have any complaints from this deck. I really like it. I think it's very, very useful. You can do any reading with this deck. It really helps you. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these to somebody who's aware of tarot and Lenormand. I think if you know both of them, if you have familiarity with those already, then you should go ahead and buy this deck because it's really going to help you. Now, if you don't know tarot and Lenormand, you can still use this deck, but it's always better to have a prior knowledge of all the cards. At least if you don't own any deck, if you are a beginner, at least familiarize yourself, especially with Lenormand, because I know that if you're a beginner, you already know tarot. You must be owning Rider Waite Smith tarot deck. If you don't, you really should, because that's where you should begin. But in the absence of proper Lenormand knowledge, these cards would not make as much sense to you as they do to somebody who's familiar with Lenormand. Okay, so that is my review of this deck. Do let me know in the comment section whether you agree with this or not, and what have been your experiences using this particular deck, and whether you agree with my review or not, what you like, what you don't like about this review. I will look forward to hearing from you. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.